Welcome to the photo vlog. So today we're at Wellington Point. So there's King Island over there, and you can walk there with a land bridge at the right time of the day, which seems like it's right now. We're just at the jetty area, having a look around. A little different today, not really street photography. There's a little bit, people jumping off stuff. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be in Cleveland Point, but we'll explore this area for now. And I'm rocking two cameras today. We've got my trusty old Canon EOS 300. Didn't think I'd shoot film today, but I thought on a day like this, it's kind of perfect for it. And then I've got the X100V like usual. What a fucking nice day it is to be out. So busy out here today. It is Easter Saturday. Is that a thing? Well, it's Easter and it's Saturday, so yes, very nice. Figured go out for a little stroll around the Redlands area. This is nice actually. Just the light, I guess. Take a pic. So it's the next morning. Had a shit sleep, so we didn't wake up early enough for sunrise, but man, acid reflux kicked in. Had a cider and a chicken palmy and it was fucked. But we're heading to the lighthouse right now. See what we can get. Shot this area before. Sun's out, unreal, but yeah, I didn't get the photos that I wanted last time, so we'll do it this time. So yeah, we did end up going to the markets, but took one photo. Yep. It wasn't really the markets that I was hoping for. And plus we had to go to somewhere for a lunch, so we ended up just bolting straight away. Anyway, we're back at Surfers. If you haven't noticed, we're here with Mark. It's been probably, I don't know, a month since I shot with Mark, so yeah, we're a little bit late, so we're hoping to catch some good light, get some, make use of this light season that I was talking about last video. So we're rolling the X100 again with the 28 adapter, WCL. Anyway. Pretty nice day today. Got a couple good photos. This one here specifically, my favourite right now. Love this layers. I love that the head's cut off. It's really cool. And then you got the girl on the what do you call it? Hoverboard. Looks kind of cool. Anyway, back to shoot. All right, so we're closing off today. We're at Mark's place. We kicked off today. We got a couple of pretty good ones, I would say. What do you think?
I missed a lot of mine, but I liked Benny's ones.
See that? I'm the goat. Anyway, this is Mark's little room, little editing room.
Very messy.
It's very messy. I mean, it's Mark. He's always fucking messy. He's got books. I don't have any books, really. Probably seen that in the B-roll. There it is. Got a couple of bangers in here. Got some saw lighter. We got some... Oh, yeah, Bystander. That's a pretty good one, hey?
The Americans.
Oh, do you have the Americans?
Yeah.
Am I blind?
It's a small white one down the bottom. underneath.
Oh shit! Right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bigger book. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through that.
Yeah, it's only a small one. Yeah, you should go for it.
Looks nice. But yeah, we got the editing station. I'm not even gonna show you editing station because you'll probably puke because it's.
No.
You'll probably vomit because look how fucking messy it is. But anyway, oh, is that my battery?
No.
Oh, where's my battery then?
No.
I mean, you don't know. Where's your camera?
Look, this is my swaps. Cleaning swaps.
I don't know why. Anyway, we were thinking, we might do maybe a street photography podcast. I don't know if anyone's keen on that because a gazillion people have podcasts these days. So,
but it's actually hard to find street ones.
Yeah, I suppose it is hard to find street photography podcasts.
Anyway.
Yeah, like Street Life's really good, but they're two guys that are Aussie as well, and they get a lot of good guests on. So I don't think we'll be getting guests straight away, but I feel like we still have, we have topics we could talk about. Today we talked about something in Max Brenner, and we had like such a good conversation.
Yes.
And there's things like that. There's my phone again. There's conversations like that make us want to, think, oh shit, maybe we could record it as a podcast and then expand the conversation to other people that are like on the internet or whatever. But it's also, the other thing is like, people got to watch it. But I was thinking, I haven't even proposed it to Mark, but like this area, Mark, you could have like an armchair here, one there, and then you could have the camera set up here. It'd be like a perfect spot for it, I reckon.
Actually, yeah.
What do you reckon?
A 2-person setup there would actually be
It'd be easy, right?
I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about it when we were messaging each other about it. I'm like, oh, you could set it up. Because the last time it's still the same, but when I was here last time, it was the same sort of area, and I'm like, you could really.
Although there's actually less rubbish here now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could find a place for it, and then it's like a permanent setup when. So like, I just leave because my mic's here somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I look.
It's in this cupboard somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So like we could we could set something up there, make a street photography podcast or something like that. I think it's mostly going to be street focused.
Yes, definitely.
Street, lifestyle, mundane even. Just stuff like that, not really landscape.
There's so much to explore just street-wise though. Like you can easily talk about street every week.
You talk about, there's a lot you can talk about. So yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea that's floating around. We might just throw out a pilot episode or something and see what people think. But that's what we're thinking.
But if you do begin to delve into the world of street photography history, The Americans is probably one of the first books that you're going to hear about, unless you're hearing about the work of the actual photographer who you're watching the YouTube video of course. So. Yeah,
I found like a lot of these talk about. I got a walkie-talkie hat too. I didn't even mention that because I was about to mention Paulie B. If it wasn't for his channel, I feel like there's a lot of books that I would have never heard about, like The Americans.
This is probably my favourite one, partly because it's large format, but because Phil Penman is probably one of my faves in terms of the mood that he conveys. It's all very, very sardonic kind of humour, which, if you don't know what the meaning of the word is, it's just it basically means darkly sarcastic or ironic. And so basically
that's fun.
It portrays things that are a little bit how do you say, melancholy. It portrays things that are a little bit melancholy, and they are a little bit like that's a classically ironic, sardonic sort of image, because just this plurality of consumerism in the background, but a guy who obviously has none of the means to be involved with that as the centerpiece for the image, which is like a pretty standard thing to do nowadays, to provide that juxtaposition. But that's just a very, classic example of it. And then there's just like some really interesting facades, and it's all black and white. He's one of those people who photographs homeless people really well, which I think not a lot of people manage to do. That's a cool image. And like the framing of this is awesome.
Yeah, that is nice.
And the thing that's easy to forget being in Australia about these sorts of shots is it is not comfortable going out to take photos in these conditions. It is freezing on these days. This is all snowstorm stuff. Look how dark he's shot that. He's shot that so dark. But I love how that works. And the problem is that might not work all that well on a screen, but it works really well in a book. Yeah, like the classic naked New York cowboy.
He's still there doing this.
He's still always doing that stuff. But yeah, it's
how
like
dark that is.
So dark.
And it's just like that one light.
Yeah. And it's just as a background.
Oh, that's fun.
I know.
That's so cool.
That's very,
because there's a little dog and then he's staring at all the...
I know. It's actually really well done. Then there's, more characters.
It's funny because, like... Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's nuts. Just the momentary, literally... It's happened so momentarily that it's there and gone in the same image. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. It is there and gone in the same image because it's only the ghost of that expression caused by the motion blur.
I think it's funny because I've seen, was it Phil Penman? Hey, I've seen his stuff on Instagram and Iris, and like I like it, but it doesn't blow me away. But seeing it like in a book is a whole different thing. Like it makes so much more. It makes so much more sense when it's in a book.
And it's because it comes together as a collection as well. When you see it. I'm trying to find this one image. I swear, I must have gone past it. Maybe I did go past it.
I like these books where it's mostly photos.
I know, it's just all
because that's what I like. I like the photos.
Oh, my.
That's a nice
I love just the shine on the seats in the foreground.
Oh, yeah.
Just to suggest that this is indeed on a train. It gives you the sense of the gloom of being in a tram like that, on a train like that on a winter day. Wow. It's like, amazing. Like, people think that's like a pretty standard train shot probably, but it's a wonderful mood, perfect moment, Statue of Liberty in the background. It's love. And there are so many images in this book.
There is a lot.
Even though it's a photo book, normally you think you can go through a photo book pretty quickly, but when you're actually looking at each image reasonably intently, maybe even studying it a little bit, it takes you a solid hour to go through that book. Anyway, so much other stuff as well.
Hell yeah. We like books.
We like photo books.
So yeah, that's the photo vlog. What was it, EP.12? Can't even talk. What was I going to say? Film. Wasn't really happy with some of the film photos that I took. There's probably about two. This one could be one of them. This one, maybe. There was a problem I ran into. I don't know if it's from the lab itself or like if it's from the development process or the scanning process or something, but you can see this magenta like color noise here in a lot of the photos, and especially the Ultramax. The Ultramax looked horrific. Don't know what happened there. Could be user error, but it was basically on auto mode, and I've used that camera before with both of those film stocks, and they actually come out looking amazing. I couldn't believe how nice they come out. In saying that, that film has been sitting around for maybe 8 months now, and I've never used it. I literally loaded that camera up ages ago. Like, one of the first photos was just like me taking a photo of the setup, and the setup changed. And I can't remember when I did that, but I'm pretty sure that was like 8 months ago. So I have no clue if that's what the problem was. It was like the film was just shit, because it's been, I live in Queensland, so it's not the best not the best climate for film. It wasn't a dry place, but I wouldn't say it's a cool dry place. Fridge probably better, but yeah. I don't know if it's the lab that I sent it to, or if it was me, or what the fuck happened. I don't know what happened. This photo here though, I really do find this really pleasing. The colors did come out really nice. Colorplus 200, really good film stock, and it's cheap. I don't know, I love the colors in this. I've never shot portrait, so maybe my opinion will change if I used a portrait film stock. I know Ultramax, or Fujimax, what do you want to call it? Fuji 400 is a poor man's film, and that I've taken photos on that before, and they've looked better. Not sure if it was the conditions, or I don't know. I really don't know. Usually when I get film back, I'm really excited to, like, every time I see them, I'm like, oh, that's really nice. But this time around, it was not like that at all. Bit of a letdown. Now, this video was meant to come out like 5 days ago, but I didn't get the film until
like 2 days ago. So, and I'm recording this bit really late because I wanted to get my final thoughts on the film itself so I can actually see the photos. And you've just heard that. But yeah, that's another reason why I don't shoot film all that often, because it takes a very long time for the turnaround. And sometimes I make these fake deadlines for myself. I got to release a video. I try and do one every 2 weeks. Sometimes you just don't know when you're going to get your photos back. So it makes it a bit of an issue when you're trying to do time sensitive sort of, when you have your own schedule. So that's a big reason why I don't shoot film. Anyway, in terms of street photography, on day 3, I did really like, well, not really like, I liked some of these photos that I took then. Can't talk today. Especially this photo here. Now, this photo was actually a hard one for me to post or use or anything, mostly because the main focal point is that girl there. Like, the reason why I shot it was because she was like holding the towel like that. Everyone was looking serious. I don't know, almost like she's like flying. I really don't know. It was like a knee-jerk reaction, but full bikini. And she's quite young, of course. It was a hard one because I really liked the photo, but I didn't want to expose her too much. So the image you see now is cropped because she was wearing a full bikini. The whole body was in the photo, and I was just like, what am I going to do? I'm really against AI generation, which is kind of a funny thing to say because like people can take someone's face and put it on another body, but I didn't want to distort her face because in true art form, I guess, in my art, I don't like changing things, especially for street photography. So I had to try and find a way to make it more decent, not less decent, because indecent exposure. Yeah, to basically crop out half the body and just, yeah, because I feel like the whole body is too much, half the body is probably passable. I don't know, what do you guys think? I just feel weird about this photo. Like literally, this could be anybody. It could be young boy, young girl, a fucking toddler, a fucking teenager, old man, whatever, doing this exact same thing, and it would have been great. Not saying the photo is that great, but it's one of my favorites of the day. If they just did that action, it would have been fine, but it had to be the specific gender, the specific age, wearing this specific thing. And it's hard to avoid it at the beach, but normally I wouldn't take photos of people in this sort of light. If it was kids specifically, it's usually them playing or like doing something weird or whatever. And this is one of those doing something weird. Her having blue as well when there's not much other blue, like she had blue towel and blue top. Really made me gravitate towards it. So realistically, if you're looking here, the girl's here, the photo's like this, and it's better placed in the shot, which is kind of crazy considering I just like flick shot at it. If you've seen in the GoPro footage, I mean, you probably couldn't see much because the camera was in the way, but I was actually putting my wrist strap on, and then she did that right in front of me. Fuck. Oh, sorry. She did that right in front of me, and I just quickly shot the shot, and I was really happy with it. And immediately I showed Mark, I'm like, man, I really love this shot. And he said, yeah, good luck, posting that. I don't know how you'd feel about it. And yeah, took a long time to edit because I didn't know what to do with it, but I really liked the photo, and I thought maybe in a photo book it'd be fine, but on the internet, so I ended up just cropping half of it. I'll probably still get some flack because I used their face and everything, but yeah, just feeling weird about the shot. One of those ethics things in street photography. And like for some people, they might not care about it. For other people, they might care a lot about it. Now remember, at the end of the video, I'll show you some raw to edits of the photos with settings. Now, I won't show any film photos. However, I'll show you one right now. I did slightly tweak it just for contrast and stuff. I don't usually do much of my film, but I just find that I like a bit more contrast. And these cheaper films too, they kind of seem a bit more washed out sometimes. So I might edit, I might adjust the temperatures a little bit and everything, but it's never that crazy what I do with them. With digital photos though, obviously I edit them. I think I've been talking enough. If you don't go out and take shit photos, you'll never take any good photos. Also, how do you like this new camera angle? I just got a new stand for the camera for my Canon R6, and I'm hoping it looks better. To look better in 50mm? I don't know. See you next one.